And of course, questions remain tonight, like what does the state do to prepare for this? Senior political reporter Steve Sebelius is with us now to help answer that.
Now, Steve, you were also at the governor's press conference today, and you're actually also telling us that some state systems weren't impacted at all.
Yeah, Abel and Alicia, absolutely. One department, the Department of Employment, Training, Rehabilitation, we call it DETR, was totally unaffected by the outrage, and that's because the department's using a brand new computer system specifically walled off from the rest of the state's computers. That so-called silo kept DETR up and running. Director Chris Sewell told us today it never went down in the first place. But DETR was the exception in the attack the state officials say they discovered on Sunday morning. Tim Robb, the governor's cybersecurity advisor, calling it a, quote, sophisticated ransomware attack, unquote. So I asked Governor Lombardo what the state's policy was when it comes to paying hackers who demand money in exchange for data. Take a look. Does the state have a policy in terms of how you deal with a ransomware attack? In other words, you will never pay or you will pay under certain
There's no absolute policy, but all those are under consideration. We do have an insurance policy that helps us in that decision making, but we evaluate the need to rebuild versus to pay a ransom at any time.
They wanted the governor to answer about the attack. Several people said they wanted to know why Lombardo wasn't at a Wednesday news conference in northern Nevada where state officials briefed the media instead. Lombardo said he's been involved in response on an hourly basis from the very start of the hack, but didn't attend Wednesday's news conference in Carson City because of pre-planned events that he had in Elko and Ely that included a church dedication and a meet and greet with constituents. I asked him if he had any regrets.
I believe I was the face of responding to this crisis in the early infancy of it and the continued process. Obviously, I stand before you today and to address any concerns with my absence. But I'm here today to answer any questions and hopefully give the citizens of Nevada confidence with my presence.
Well, the governor and top state officials say they're still not sure of the motives of the cyber attackers or who they might be, but the investigation's ongoing at both the state and the federal levels.
Now, Steve, another major question that a lot of locals actually have is, did the governor clarify whether or not personal information was stolen? This has been a major concern for a lot of us here.
Oh, yeah, probably the number one question. And now the state did say early on that no personal information had been compromised, but the governor said today that that was what they believed at the time, and he stressed it's not clear if personal information was released and that the information that comes out during the investigation could change. So at this point, they're just not sure of that.
Wow. Interesting. We'll have to wait and see what happens, but I know that announcement yesterday shocked a lot of people, and it was worst case scenario confirmed, I think, for many.
Definitely. So. We'll be following it very closely, and Steve, thank you so much for your time. Appreciate you.